Should one day, but it is what it is. And I meant what I said. We will raid. Sun's first rise. It's a new day. Kill the shit out of this entire mine. Hard grinding those max level stats. I have to just feed all of these to my fucking skirmisher. It's literally the entire bit. I was behind the tree. Oh, I left my food in the training thing. Epic. They're still on about that stupid basic mining. Damn, bruh. I thought that was supposed to be the last. Man, they still ain't fixed that. Oh, yeah. Like, please stop emailing us. We know. We still haven't fixed it. The update that was supposed to fix it didn't fix it. I'm serious right now. Fuck out of there. Ha! Got your fucking toe. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh. What? What? Get out of me. That didn't. I don't consent. Okay, I'm gonna get a reset on that notion. Oh, he didn't block that? Okay. What? Why is my stamina not recharging at all? Go ahead and kill this boar. You're not gonna fight the boar, bro. That boar is gonna kill you. Almost hit the boar. Stick moves. Where you hit me with that flop flop. Oh, I didn't block it. Oof. Like you want to trade spear throws. That is the first boar I have killed all day. Bruh. And I had to make sure that the little bastard didn't steal my kill. That would really suck. I feel like they nerfed elites. I feel like that. Finish him. Sweet. Wah! Oh no, not a one shot? Little bastard. That would have been so perfect. Bunkai! Ah, that was so laggy. Bruh, what? Can't see. Well, all of these are elites. I should start taming them.
妖魔鬼怪速速现形！
Taming them. Whatever you call it. I don't know what I was hitting just now. I guess they wanted to give him the fairest chance. They are on it with some parryings now.
Uh.
何妨妖孽？
妖魔鬼怪速速现形！
何妨妖孽？
Oh.
妖魔鬼怪速速现形！
Oh no, not the lag. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What is going on? I'm alive. Through the lag. Wow.
为我报仇！
Let's go. Blue iron sickle. Sickle. I guess this isn't a level 20 chest. This is a Dingleberry level. I'm not a Dingleberry yet. Honestly, don't even need the copper. I got a copper mine. I should mine all this though. Should all go to waste. Spot. Alright, fuck it. I talked me into it. Fuck it. Another reason why I'm not riding with the music right now is 'cause I don't know how Twitch is gonna feel about it, so I'll let that part be that part if they decide to mute it or not. It's not copyrighted, so they shouldn't, but that's been done before. I didn't want my gameplay to be muted after me kicking in a door on a copper mine. Didn't want to lose that footage. Some pretty good farming footage. Oh, oh no 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 no! Had it. Skyrim, give me strength. I had it. Some weird notion. That I really just do it for the XP of killing all the people, but it's a big bonus. Get all this copper. Even if I got the mine set up, which the mine is just ridiculous. How much copper I actually have now. Whenever I can start selling again, which for whatever reason is bugged now, I guess. So I had to complete my daily quest before I trade. I guess it's like server to server thing. Like I had to complete at least one daily quest. And my daily quest is to kill a level 45 or higher NPC. And you can only find those in the fucking desert. So like, alright. I just now got my character to the point I can go back in the desert. It's not taking into consideration I started over. It's giving me like this late tier quest that I can't even achieve right now. Is that a... Nope, it's not. Jesus. It's a lot of fucking copper. That was what, 4 elites? So 4 elites and like a handful of grace. There's no dragon border. I guess they don't put dragon borders at copper mines anymore. There it is. No. Honestly, just needed the XP. I got just launched. I just wanted to. Okay, that one's just gonna have to be. That one's just gonna be there. Is what it is. Don't worry, horse. You give me all the ore, and then we can go. Myth logic. That was a lot of spears. Boy, I'm having to do everything twice here. Boy, the server is just super laggy. Oh my god. What? How many times am I gonna go through this door? Let's not ride the horse right now. I don't think it wants me to ride the horse. We'll be chopping the deer up though. That's a lot of fun. Need to get a ballista. That's how I did the. I was wondering how I even got siege XP at one point. What was the ballista? Didn't I get fine hide off the horse and deer? Just maybe it's also the knife. Like it's a purple knife, but it's a stone knife. What? Yeah. Holy shit. They really nerfed stone. Oh my god. Just harvested 2 deer and a boar. I got no fine hide out of either. Alright then. That answers that notion. Yeah, I thought so. It's like I put it somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what the update was. And about the mining hut. Where they have been trying to update that goddamn mining hut so hard. It ain't even no joke. I've seen that mining hut update at least 5 times. And they'll post it in chat. Like, we know, guys. We know. How's everything doing? Look at them. That purple. Oh my god. Again. And we ride to the farm. I got a lot of farming to do. I just did a bunch of training. Just training up my crossbow. You found issues. Yeah, a lot of them. I hope they do. I don't know, man. I know I've opened doors like 10 times in this game. Doors are really bad for me. I don't know what the fuck it is about doors, but I swear I'll sit there and open a door and then open, and I was like, wait a second, what happened? He opened like that door like 3 times, and then shut it and then close it and shut it and close it. I was like, what the fuck? I might as well do this now too. When I first did this, I had a territory banner on one side, and it didn't work. Like it didn't cover the other side enough. They kept spawning in, so I put 2 for a little while, and then now I was able to take it back down to 1. So that was really cool. Why did he? Boy, that was stupid lag. My God. Probably would have been a benefit if I would have grabbed some seeds. I need sorghum and I need wheat. Might as well. I don't really need barley or soybeans. I guess it couldn't hurt to have some more soybeans. Definitely not barley though. I'm good on barley right now. Main thing I even want the barley for is making some wine. Some fine wine for you. Be epic. Oh, I put the fucking hoe on. Thought it was I mean, I put the scythe, not the hoe. Oh, need to bring fat ass. I didn't even check, to be completely honest. I should check that. To be fair, I don't remember what I had it on before. It still looks good. I don't know. I have to pay more attention. It looks good. Like, learning how to play with mouse and key is so ridiculous. The new antivirus update to this scuffed all the controller players. Oh, wait a second. I need to put him on the well. You know what? I need to leave him watering for a while. That moisture, actually, that moisture's good. That moisture's good. Wait a second. I think I hit it and it bugged. I hit it before he started watering and it bugged it. So like now everything's moist. And maybe I just need to give that one time to reset. Yeah, I'm gonna try and give that one time to reset. I'm gonna hit this one over here. This one's got full stats. Yeah, I have a whole controller layout for this game, and the antivirus won't let it do. I don't know, man. I'm a controller god, man. I feel I'm so nerfed right now, especially like trying to do some of my stuff with the shield, like going from blocking to throwing to blocking to throwing with controller is so much easier than mouse and key. And then like directional blocking too. So directional with your mouse is big pain in the ass. Okay, I've got to get more wheat. Got a ton of sorghum. Of course, I have space to plant all of this. Feel like I'm nerfed. Getting my character to this level, like he's almost max level, and a lot of his stats are almost max level. I've been a part of a multitude of guilds, and through the last like 3 servers I've been on, I started my own guild. And just kind of accumulated a lot of other solo players that kind of do their own solo thing. Mentally challenged. That sounds like a keyboard warrior complaining about aim assist. You get killed by a guy with aim assist. Got your whole arm and like 100 keys to aim with. Still got shit on. Is that what we're talking about? God, I feel for you. And to have to hit all these keys, like there's so many extra commands that come with mouse and key to like do like a flibble flabble. Ever do one of these on mouse and key? On controller, I'm literally just thumb sticking, just like. But with mouse and key, you got to go WASD, Oh gosh, and like you see the people slipping and sliding in Warzone. God, that's like 1,000 keys a minute, boy. I was trying to do some fancy shit earlier, and I was like, man, I feel my fingers entering the matrix. Like I have all these moves that I want to do, but like doing it on mouse and key is just. I'm still looking when I had to do like other bar keys. I gotta look at the fucking keypad. Oh, I can't wait till this antivirus thing gets fixed, man. I'm I'm not a keyboard player. Did manage to hit like rank 13 in this county, even with my nerf. Yeah, actually on Steam right now trying to get controllers back. I'm telling you, man, controllers for controller players, like it's like night and day. Now you're like nerfing all of your controller players. No idea what you mean. Yeah, man. What level are you out here? You on PvP or PvE? If any. Oh, look at that boy. Smile. And if you're a new player looking into the game, looking into getting into the game, I got a spot in the guild for you, and I got an open dojo 24/7 for new players, but it's PvE though. A new character riding solo, I do not recommend PvP. Boys are lurking in groups, waiting for just some easy XP to lurk by. Man, I should have been streaming, man. If I was streaming when this game first came out, bro, there was this one Chinese guild that was lurking around the map, and they would you knew it when you saw 'em. They'd be on horseback. It'd be like 10 deep. It'd be like 5 players, all with their own NPC traveling behind them, and yeah, like their NPCs would be on the ground. They'd be on a horse. You would know them when you see them. And it was intense. It was pretty intense. I ain't gonna lie. Especially in a game like this, and you're in like a 2 or 3 man guild, you have a 10 man army that just pull up on you. Gotta have numbers, man. You want to go anywhere, and actually we did at one point have the numbers and went on the PvP server, but then keeping up on the PvP server, bro. That you're looking, this thing becomes a job, bro. I'm glad that it's back because like I'm just kind of vibing. This is like John Long Dong's retirement home. Sorry, it was just banishing a vagrant. He had a controller. Shit, I reached damn level what 600? 600 and hold on. 648 projectile, all with controller. Using all this was with controller. It wasn't until this new update came about. Only thing I've gotten is crossbow skill since the update came. No, no, I mean, you start off with rocks, but like with the bow, you start off with stone arrows. So like then you upgrade to a spear, then the next is throwing axes. After that is like let me see the crafting recipes. Yeah, okay. So like the first would be throwing stone, and then you can see the damage difference. Blunt damage 92, arrows 46. And then you don't even have crossbows until later. So like early game, throwing is the way. Throwing, man, I was doing all kinds of shit throwing. I didn't even bother with the bow. And then later you get the javelin. Then after that you get the throwing axe. After that you get the throwing pole axe. Then after that you get the throwing knife. And then after that you get the meteor dart. And then you can upgrade each of these into like armor piercing. Main thing throwing is for is like armor piercing. So it's my favorite of all of them. And then you had the shuttle spear for meteorite if you ever get to that level. I've like no cap, I've only ever been here to meteor darts. I've only been to black iron in the desert. Haven't been up here. That's a lot of hours, bro. And that's level 60 shit. That's max level character, hundreds of hours into one character just to even have the skill. That's another thing is it has a skill differential. So like if you were to try and use, see, yeah. So the projectile skill level is 615 to even use the throwing knife. So if you don't have that level, it takes away from your total damage. And then you have damage multipliers depending on your character. So I went with a light armor build for my character to amplify my damage. So and speed. So like he does increased damage and has resistances. Not to mention, I always recommend putting points into physique so that your character is constantly getting XP on that one. Every time you run, every time you jump, every time you do anything, your character gets XP for your physique. So that's just something. Probably not the best. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't recommend arrows. I would either recommend, especially for early game, throwing or wait on your crossbow. Either throwing or focus on a melee skill. I'm not a big fan of arrows, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe I'm wrong. And there's a lot too. So like, there's a headshot multiplier with arrows. So everything has its own advantages, and I'm just a big fan of the projectiles. But everything has its ups and its downs. But especially early game, I would recommend um, throwing. Yeah, late game, that headshot, it's not even that late. It's like what, level 300, 225? Head and knee shots, full drawn. Got some stuff to it. It's got some juice. I have completely forgot what I was doing. Good thing I finished. Oh wait. It doesn't look like that other one is gonna get moist. Two-handed weapon, I like the glaive. I didn't even see that. Yeah, two-handed weapon, I would do the glaive. That's my favorite. That's actually my go-to, is either throwing or the glaive. It's actually the exact build I'm doing. So like early game, let me do this plot first. Why blade over blunt? That's probably more of a personal preference, but like I just like the move set better. Um, I feel like I can show you in a second. Okay. So like I wish I could see like a stat list on what blunt does, but like the bonus for it. Okay, so like the two-handed blade expertise, they do bleeding, right? And then I didn't even know that. So I guess the blunt, it has the parried. I guess blunt does have some extra stuff going here. What's another higher up? I don't know though. That bleed is intense. I've seen the health bar, especially like on some when I was taming dragon boarders and you gotta ping them over and over with and I would use javelins over and over, right? Um just that bleed at 30% chance at light bleeding, just that light bleeding was noticeable and it would kill the fucking dragon boarder if I got him too low. That's what I do remember about how much I use the javelin, and I use the javelins all the time. 'Cause they're so easy to craft. That's another thing, is you got to think about the crafting. Or not the javelin. Oh, I'm thinking about javelins. It's still, I think the javelins are the same though. Yeah, projectile should be yeah, it still does bleeding. So that's what I remember about bleeding from javelin throwing. It's how much the bleeding does. So the two-handed blade does the same, does bleeding. That bleeding is intense. But I guess the sheer bludgeon through an army, I mean a block, that would be pretty dope. What two-handed weapons do I have like all the recipes. Yeah, so I have like the spiked mate. Oh, I do have the two. Oof. have the black iron samurai sword. That's gonna be clutch when I make them this black iron. That's an expensive fucking, and I don't have the advanced weapon bench yet. All these things with a green check I actually have. Anything that's highlighted, I don't have that. Is this blunt? Maybe the axe is blunt? I don't know if the axe is blunt. These are all one-handed. I don't know. Maybe the axe does count as blunt. Axe isn't blunt? And what's a blunt two-handed? The axe has to be blunt. What else is blunt? That's two-handed. What's a two-handed blunt? I thought it was the bleed and the blunt. I mean, yeah, I think realistically it's sharp, but I think in this game, for all intent and purposes, they're doing bleed with the glaive and then blunt with the axe. And I think that's why you break through a block. Yeah, I think the bludgeon, I think the axe is, I can actually make that bad boy right now. Actually, I can make this one too. I can make the great axe. Yeah, let me keep both of them up. And then these are all your pole arms. Which pole arm is another I would recommend if you didn't go two-handed, I would recommend pole arm because pole arm's got some shit too. You get the bone spear and the bronze spear. It's kind of boring. But then right at armor, you get a whole bunch of options for like the broad axe, the sledgehammer, the iron halberd. I had a lot of fun with pole arms. And they're really good to use on horseback. So I actually started teching back into pole arms. And the pole arms actually, oh, the black long hammer, that actually looks pretty dope. I can't craft that. I chose the samurai sword and these. I chose these and these over these. Still make that stuff. Steel stuff. Yeah, polearm's got its own list of skills and stuff too. As far as like the balance master, cavalry. Oh yeah, here we go. Against horses, so like piercing other horses with long or like chasing down archer cavalry, which they do have like competitions and stuff. Like I'm a part of an alliance, but I'm in like my own guild, and like the alliance, even if you wanted to like create your own guild and whatnot, you could still join like an alliance to do. It's all under the Helvetia Empire. Like everybody can link up. There you go. There's your boy Long Dong. Feel free to join the Long Dong Dynasty. We're recruiting right now. Recruiting free access to the dojo and the farm for all new players. What? And with the farm, you can get two things right off rip. It's the Montu and I want to get it wrong. The Montu and the Wotu. You want the Wotu. There's one that's white, and then there's the pink one that I have in my inventory slot, number 7. That's the one you want. You want the pink one. That white one ain't shit. White one is a waste of time, and it does less than half the stuff. You're like literally you're better off feeding your cattle with the fucking wheat. Making like a specialty a specialty lunging weapon top line. Eh. Like I said, everything has its ups and its downs. Everything's a balance. So like everything has a counter. Which I love about this game. Now I think as far as PvP, pole arms are so broken. Probably had to do pole arm. Because the reach is so broken. But I've seen people do some crazy stuff. But I think if it's anything else though, especially like range, things have straight counters. Like if I get close up on a, I probably shouldn't even, we're not even gonna plant this high quality seed here. Everything has a strict counter, especially when it's ranged. If I get up on an archer, he's dead. Like an archer or a crossbowman as a ranged over skirmisher, like the skirmisher wins close range. The farther range he is, the more he loses the battle. But like just being able to spam over and over and block. You shoot, I block, and then I spam throw. It's really annoying to deal with. Actually, didn't even need to use the other ones. That blue iron hoe just like annihilates everything. All I have is barley and rice. I'm not trying to grow any of that right now. I need wheat and sorghum. I guess a little bit of soybeans when it hurt. So, the beauty of PvE, especially since your boy has like kids and a job, I can just leave him watering this for a while. And walk off. Now, PvE still means like PvE without the benefit of direct combat. So like I'm still competing for resources, and a lot of like the spot I really wanted was right here. Right here. But oh buddy already took that. Whatever his name is. Yeah, exactly. You'd lose all your shit day one. Yeah. So, and ideally you grind up a character that you can take to a PvP server. You can grind up a PvE character and take him to a PvP server and even deck him out in some shit if you really want to do some shit. Like whenever they have like tournaments and all kinds of stuff for the county, and like if you get, even if you like get a couple guilds together and make like y'all's own alliance, you can start bidding on like guild for the county and shit like that. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can do as far as a community. I think it's really dope. I haven't had my shield out. Wow. Lag. I definitely hit too, but whatever. What? I was like inside of them just now. Did you see that shit? There was more. Oh, wrong button. Gotta reach on the other side of the world to hit the 0 key. That's one thing I really don't like about mouse and key. Whereas for like keyboard, I would have it set up as a double tap function on your directional pad. Or even just have it scrolled with LB/RB and just scroll through each button. Left and right. What? Headshot. Headshot. That's true. I never had one of those things. So with the so I wouldn't have to hit 1 through 9 or 0. Jesus, 1 through 10 fucking keys. I would literally have it summed up in just either LB/RB or double tap for 1 and like single for 1 and double tap for 2. Up and down on the mouse. Huh. Yeah, the only time I ever use mouse and key is for RTS games. So it's really weird for me to use mouse and key for first person. Or not even, this is more like a third person, but it's still kind of first. First is really stupid. Like, look at this. What kind of vision is this? Burp. Should be like a challenge. See if I could survive a copper mine raid like this in first person. It's so disorienting. Yeah, I don't like it. I have 1 javelin left. See, like, two-handed is kind of cool to use, but I think PvP pole arms wins, which is a tough pill to swallow. But it's just the range. Especially on horseback. See, like, look at that. Ain't no way I didn't hit either one of those deer. I was like inside of them. The range on the pole arm is just disgusting. I wish I had my horses back too. I used to be breeding heavenly horses, and now I've had to start everything over. Oh man. Oh shit. Ah, everyone's attacking me, huh? Come here, piggy. Ah! Where you think you're going? I would have to say I was digesting a little bit more too. I would probably be as advocate for controllers as you are for keyboard and mouse. I feel like there's so many things I can do on controller that I just can't do on keyboard and mouse that just wouldn't do the same. Now, inventory management, no doubt, it's ridiculously hard on controller. So, keyboard and mouse wins that. But I would say generic combat is 10 times easier on keyboard, controller over keyboard and mouse. Just like your overall generic combat, moving, jumping, swivel swaveling, jipping and jiving. Oh my god, I went in the and I'm out of javelins. That's unfortunate. I don't want to use copper to raid a copper mine. Yeah, did you see that shit? I was inside the damn. What we got here? I need that's a lot of crude hide though. I did craft that, didn't I? I hope I did. Let's go. Okay. That was gonna take forever if I didn't. And let me make some copper throwing axes. Put this over here. I'll decide on that in a second. Let me Dropbox. Dropbox. Copper axes. See, like stuff like this is, I would agree, substantially easier on keyboard and mouse. But I feel like basic combat will it'll be 10 times easier with a controller. Oh, branches. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not fixing that anytime soon. Really need to go chop every tree in the forest down again. That's what I really need to do. How much am I? Got all the copper. Like a fuck ton of it. I would say that the the thing has to scale, like your sheer damage scale or damage resistance would scale with your light armor skill. So like every time you do, like as in like the difference between 0 to a 30, even though you don't get extra perk, I think you're still getting some type of increase in your character. I can see what you're saying. I haven't measured it, but there has to be. There has to be a difference. Yeah, like I couldn't say for sure, but I would think so. The fucking wolf is just chilling outside. Oh, great. Now he's pissed. And I'm doing stuff. Okay, that was weird. I pressed E to get off the horse. Yeah. Oh, 1,500 damage on that last one. Oh my god. That was an immense amount of damage just now. Oh, not that inventory. Yeah, I got the basic drill ground all set up. So it's really perfect for training levels 0 through 450. After 450, you need the intermediate training ground to see any significant result. But you'll still see a result. Not use that for, yeah, it trains every skill. So I ain't gonna cap, that's how I got any pole arm or bow. That was all pretty much from the training thing. Like I said, I didn't invest into it. It wasn't until like later on in the game, and like crossbow. All this XP is from the training facility. Now physique and projectile, I did that all just by killing dragon boarders. I've killed, I wish it had my stats, but like I've killed at least 100 dragon boarders. No, well it is, and that's how I get command skill too. I also have command on this kit, command and drills. I almost got drills level what is it, 375. I get another increase in loyalty. I pay my men well too. Even fat ass, he's well paid. And you get a movement speed buff at 20%. So that's how I've been training my command skill, is through this thing. You put a guy on there to of course I don't have any warriors right now. All my warriors are dead. So I feel like my guild died and I'm the only one left, man. It is what it is. We ride. Dun dun dun. It seems like a waste to use copper to raid a copper mine, but I'm rolling in copper, so I might as well use copper. Like I'm literally rolling in the stuff. I have boxes full of the shit. I'm just crafting endless. So I have like 67 copper. This might be enough. 57 copper and a half an iron sword. And then after that, I'm gonna craft up a bunch of stuff and take a commercial break. Oh damn, it's already. Nah. After that, I'm gonna craft up a bunch of stuff and then log off. It's getting late. I gotta get my kids up. So I gotta make this quick.
为我报仇！
Oh, I got hit by that.
妖魔鬼怪，速速现形！
Bruh. Got the moves. I don't like this. There we go. What was that? Oh, I blocked that too. Like every time I hit space, I try and spam a little block so that he's like jumping and blocking.
我还不能死，我还有未竟之事。
In case I get hit like that. Don't you even fuck with my horse. Bruh, do the damage. I'm endless lag. Don't die. Don't die to the endless lag. I'm like getting spam hit at this point. What is going on? Get out of there. I don't like that.
不救无益。
I'm blocking like every third arrow. Oh shit, I'm getting raided too. Nice. Okay. Hello, motherfucker. What was that?
黄天，不救无益。
See that even the AI, which is like almost retarded. You little bitch. Don't you even fucking think about it. What? Oh.
我还有。
I don't even think the copper. Oh, the copper did respawn. I don't fucking need it. I'm just gonna kill them. Just
妖
literally
魔
want
鬼
the
怪，
XP.
速速现形！
What? Lag. I hope this is him. I feel like I'm swinging at him. What is even going on right now on my screen? This is retarded. Come on, we're all gonna be swinging. Swinging. Oh. Oh, I bet this will be hella XP for my crossbow. It's even worth eating a shot to get this kill with my crossbow. What? Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and shoot each other. It's like an old western standoff. I want this kill for
这里
the
就是桃
XP
源吗
for the crossbow. Totally worth it. An elite warrior for XP. My crossbow. It's like it. I'll get shot in the face 3 times to do that. Okay, I don't need the copper. Not anymore. I did at the beginning, but. Oh, good. Any more? No. How much longer I got on this bad boy? Access it. Okay. Alright. Get off the horse. How did I... I'm not even at the cooking bench. How did I access it? Ain't this even real? I'm just gonna dump all this stuff in here. What was I using? Oh yeah. Using motor using the motor pestle right now because there's so many inventory slots that it's just kind of clutch to use something else other than a box to store everything in. Check on the farm. Fat ass, you still doing it? You still doing it, you sexy motherfucker. 90. Let's go. 69. That's even better. Alright, so I'm gonna let that cook. Really need to train. You know what? I can just kind of have my kid on. If I had known I was coming right back, I wanted to put it all in there. Kind of a waste of time. But it is an easy fix though. So I can just go up here and that transfer all key. One good time. Alright, have all that back in order. Love it. Well, all that together. All good things. This has been a legendary journey. This is me doing this over again for the probably fifth time. You know, I've had to start over because of all the bullshit. Trying to fight with no stamina. Lacking the stamina. But yeah, man. I'm gonna leave it here. It's an epic run. Yep.